This is Alhaji Fuseni's house. It is popularly known in the Warjai area as the Mad People House. And this is Alhaji Fuseni. He is a traditional mental healer. He's been treating people with mental disorders for over 30 years.
Mama de pille yu do me to pole ka rolis na jiwo de gana kozo so kapto kan na telir ma hal tama gurgula ne da jiya ba zan barnum karanta bor ma kan be pu ne ka nan de kempu me a yi bi tan kudi ya ta ma za kan to song ba zo hal zo tension doctors nation nim zang ba ga ben shadon ko ba ga engineer ni ma kamam electricity nim za mala de pamba kan ya ne tapshi ba kan ya skurbe do gbago do non do yona yung won kan ka zon kan tetgo ban nam bian ko bele kunya la pamba zon inshallah.
Some of the patients treated by Alhaji Fuseni have now turned to be family members. It is now difficult to identify the once hot and dangerous persons brought to his house. But he faces a lot of danger living with these patients, though he had no problem with that.
Oyanti dans ma tempo malti shijiama wenyanti dans hama mama yiyanto pour dar fièvre ferme do kan ya gbanyo ka gbawo ka te zan bi so ngbanyo ko nya girgir kan gbawo ni ho ka te lon la sun yang to ko la ba sa ngunde bi woni ko nya girgir ma ona wula shiya ko magia ka largo te na ba le yin ya sa ngun di oto inshallah.
Nuruddin Bawa was brought into Alhaji Fuseni's house with an advanced stage mental disorder. At the beginning, he was very dangerous and harmful, which forced the healer to chain him. However, he is now recovering after being on the herbs for 2 weeks. I engaged with him while being timid and scared.
I was meant to be for 2 weeks or 4 days here. It kept so long because of the herbal medicine I've been, bathing with.
Okay.
And then, should I say, some incense I have to inhale.
Okay.
So it kept a long time. And my daddy's brother that brought me here went back. And I couldn't be able to go back, but I have a conversation, but not regularly with him.
Okay.
I don't know if he's in town. I have taken alcohol, but I did stop it.
Okay.
Marijuana, that was the effort I want to put to stop. I've stopped.
You have stopped now.
I've stopped now.
All right. That's good news to hear that you have stopped because since it's not good for your health. But would you want to advise anybody out there who is on marijuana?
Yeah, I'll be pleased to advise someone who is on marijuana to stop. But it doesn't take any effort to stop. It's a matter of your, how do I say, ability. If you have the will and determination, you can stop.
Okay. And so for you, it's not something that is good for young ones out there.
Yes. It's something I can live without it.
Okay. It's something you can live without. But previously you were not able to live without it.
Yes.
What convinced you now that you think marijuana is not good?
Well, it's just a peer pressure. That I was in school when I started smoking marijuana.
Okay.
A friend of mine, we were three working together, and then there was a time we came home, we had a smoking. This time I tell you what, I can't explain it.
Okay.
It was madness, I tell you, big madness. I had it in school, but when I came home, blowing, I can't help it, wallahi. So I had to stop, and I went back to it again. When I went back to it again, and I always said to myself, I'll stop until I was caught red-handed by my uncle. And then he resorted to take me to these prayer camps, mental institute for rehabilitation. But I've been here, I've been able to stop. I know I can live without it now. Cigarettes, I have stopped, I've quitted it. All of these things I've stopped.
We not go far, we are go, we go, you go know. All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard, and like I die.
Tabama de yala dagban le. Do me bun ku no le til hangun za dagban le nya. Dogor ngodon ko je ki nyel ma za dogor ma da patlang bor. Mo mesunna won parge. Yin ya bin na tam tam san kan yo ko bien dun don won. Bad na man na den surma. Samba ma ba ko kamati shira in sura kan won pan ko kul won bo pan a o ba ko na.
Peter Mintiri Amadou, a mental health expert and a psychologist, believes treating locally is the best way to go sometimes, given the fact that people in these conditions will get to rehabilitate in their own locations.
Treatment of mental health conditions or individual mental health illness at the local level or in the community level is to say that is one of the best ways to go. If you come to look at our current mental health bill, which promote what we call community service as against institutionalization, is to say that if people are treated and managed within their community level using community resources, then it is the best way to be able to help the people, because you go and house the people in a facility that they don't have the resources, in a facility that the people are not there to support them, family is not able to visit. That kind of has another way of aggravating their situation. And sometimes you are even relocating the people away from their culture, away from their people, away from their social life. That can, in a way, say that affect the treatment regimen. So we have a number of people that we have sent to rehab. They have come back not reformed the way we wanted, because they get to the rehab and the environment is so new. At the point when they are even adjusting to the environment is when they say that, okay, the money you have paid is enough. You have to move. And the person hasn't well adjusted. So management of mental health conditions, especially in the area of addiction, within the confines of the people, if the resources are there, I will say is the best way to manage these individuals.
This house is actually a house described as the house of the mad people. We are actually calling on philanthropists, individuals, the government themselves, to actually offer support for this old man who has been in this job for over 30 years and counting. I am Jonas B. I will be wrapping it up all in Alhaji Fuseni's house, Warijai, Tamale.